Introduction, the invisible pull. Have you ever walked into a room and noticed that one person who just glows? I'm not talking about her outfit, her makeup, or even her facial features. There's just this invisible magnetic field around her. People gravitate toward her, they want to talk to her, they want to be near her. And then you look at yourself in the mirror and think, I did my hair, I'm wearing a cute outfit, so why don't I feel that same pull? Today, we're going to deconstruct the mystery of the magnetic girl. Because here is the secret. It has almost nothing to do with physical beauty. We've been lied to. We've been told that if we just fix our skin, lose 5 pounds, or buy that designer bag, we'll finally be that girl. But magnetism, it's an internal frequency. It's a psychological cocktail of energy, presence, and a very specific type of self-perception. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 pillars of non-physical attraction and how you can start radiating that same energy today. So grab a matcha or a coffee and let's dive deep. Pillar 1, the power of internal validation, self-possession. The first reason why some girls attract people instantly is something called self-possession. Most people walk into a room looking for cues from others. They are constantly scanning the environment thinking, do they like me? Do I look okay? Am I talking too much? This creates an energy of neediness or static. It's like a radio station that isn't quite tuned in. A magnetic girl does the opposite. She isn't looking for validation. She is the validation. She enters a space already convinced that she belongs there. This isn't about being arrogant or loud. In fact, the most magnetic people are often the quietest. It's the comfort they have in their own skin. When you stop asking the world for permission to exist, the world starts looking at you. Think about it. We are naturally drawn to stability. In a world full of insecure people, someone who is genuinely okay with themselves acts like an anchor. People want to attach themselves to that stability. Pillar 2, the spotlight effect in reverse, active presence. The second pillar is presence. Have you ever talked to someone, but you could tell they were just waiting for their turn to speak, or their eyes were constantly darting around the room to see who else was there? That is the quickest way to kill attraction. Magnetic girls have mastered the art of making the person in front of them feel like the only person in the world. This is what I call the spotlight effect in reverse. Instead of trying to be interesting, they are deeply interested. There is a famous quote, "To be interesting, be interested." When you give someone your full, undivided attention, no phone, no distractions, just pure eye contact and active listening, you are giving them a rare gift. In the digital age, attention is the most valuable currency. When you give it freely, people feel seen, heard, and understood. And they will associate those positive feelings with you. That's why people say, I don't know what it is about her, but I just felt so good talking to her. It's because you gave them your presence. Pillar 3, the pratfall effect and vulnerability. Now, let's talk about perfection. A lot of us think we need to be perfect to be attractive. We want the perfect life, the perfect feed, the perfect words, but psychology tells us the exact opposite. There's a concept called the pratfall effect. It suggests that people who are generally competent but show a small flaw or make a mistake are perceived as more attractive than those who are seemingly perfect. Why? Because perfection is intimidating. It creates a wall. When a girl is too polished, people feel like they have to perform around her. But the girl who laughs when she spills a bit of coffee, or who can admit she's nervous, or who shares a silly story about her failures, she is relatable. Magnetism is about connection, and you cannot connect with a statue, you connect with a human. Magnetic girls aren't afraid of their quirks, they own them. They don't try to hide their humanity. This vulnerability makes others feel safe enough to be themselves around you. And that comfort is incredibly addictive. Pillar 4, open body language and the smile from within. We can't ignore the physical entirely, but I'm not talking about your features, I'm talking about your energy and body language. Our brains are hardwired to scan for threats or friends. A magnetic girl uses her body to say, I am a friend, I am open. This means uncrossing your arms, keeping your shoulders relaxed, and having an open heart space. But the real secret weapon, it's the smile from within. It's not a forced customer service smile. It's a genuine warmth that starts in the eyes. It comes from a place of genuine curiosity and kindness. People are mirrors. If you approach the world with a closed or defensive energy because you're afraid of being judged, people will reflect that back to you. But if you walk out with the assumption that everyone is my friend until proven otherwise, your body language relaxes, your face softens, and you become a magnet for positive interactions. Conclusion: cultivating your own magnetism. So, what is the takeaway? Magnetism isn't a gift some girls are born with and others aren't. It's a series of choices. It's the choice to stop seeking approval. It's the choice to actually listen when someone speaks. It's the choice to embrace your flaws instead of masking them. And most importantly, it's the choice to have a life and passions that make you light up from the inside. Because at the end of the day, the most magnetic thing about a person is their vitality, their love for life. When you are busy enjoying your own journey, when you are curious about the world, and when you are kind to yourself, you don't have to try to attract people. They will find their way to you. You don't need a new face. You don't need a new body. You just need to come back to yourself. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments. What is one quality in a person that you find absolutely magnetic? I'd love to read your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more deep dives into psychology and self-growth. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.